Good morning. I help you with that, yes. I thought I was set.
Mom,
Your storage is almost full.
hey mom, can you hear
Let's
yourself
see. No.
through the headset?
No. Get it closer to me.
No.
There you go.
Oh.
What is that?
Wait a second. Turn off.
Here, move your hair. Does that feel better? You satisfied? May I? Sit on the bottom then? Or the top? Bottom, I think. Yeah, top it is. Must be my phone is on the bottom. Okay. And here we are. Welcome to the WiseOne channel. I am your host, Lydia King, whoever knows. It's Sunday, so we talk about religion. And today, I'm tired. I woke up late, and I'm very glad that you joined me today. That's not right. I should have fixed that before I sat down. I wish I could pause the live stream sometimes, like do a little. Fix my coffee. That does not taste as well as like I. I don't know if I just. Yeah. Okay. So, you guys wanna come with me through the kitchen? We'll fix the coffee and we'll get started. Because quite frankly, is that any better? It's just supposed to be the lighting. Oh, okay. So we will fix the coffee. You guys come with me. I just unplugged the power cord after we fix the coffee. And then we will get our butts back here and talk about business. I was all set. Or so I thought. Okay. Artwork. Famous artwork. Fix my coffee. Fix it. It's a mess. Clean that up soon. Start up. Easy here. No, that's not right. What did or didn't do? Can I not pour in the syrup? Try the syrup. Let's try salted caramel. Caramel syrup, not salted caramel. I don't know if this is drizzled. I wonder why I have not even cut that. See if this is better. I don't recommend putting this much sugar in your coffee. But those are not coming. Why is there this much moisture in my sugar? Oh. I don't think I need this much. Okay. I put everything back. The lid was not ready whatsoever. What did I see there? There. There we go. And we're back. Coffee is better. Alright, we have our results. Yeah. I had a subject this morning. Now that I got this all set up, I forgot what the subject was. Last week we talked about morals, and what you believed in, what you believed is right. So this week, what should we talk about? Yeah, WiseOne chapter. Talk about the divinity within ourselves, the great divine, great divinity that is our connection to each other, great divinity that is the connection to the earth and the universe, ever attracting, never expanding simultaneously. It is enjoyable. And that is what we live in. So, what would we write in our wisdom book that we would want to pass on to generations and generations, and that I would tell the world about? We wanted good. We wanted what we wanted to achieve. We wanted to achieve wisdom. We wanted to achieve a way of healing the trauma. We wanted to achieve inclusion. That anybody can write their wisdom book, digital, paper and pen, pictures. Put your wisdom in it, you know? Good health. It's the other thing. That I have been subconsciously trying to. Our subconscious is trying to tell me is okay, and our health, and the fact that food. So we talked about annoyance. Talked about our mind body records of the food. Daily, clean our body daily, exercise, sleep, eating, our diet, our meditation. That's about the body. The wisdom in the body and the wisdom in eating and diet. We want energy.
Mom, this was in my coffee.
Let me see.
A rubber band.
I know there was one of these.
I accidentally did that.
Oh, I was like, I know this was on the table. I don't know how it got in the coffee. So you accidentally for the table to the. Are you okay? You didn't drink it, did you?
And I didn't drink it down my throat.
Oh.
It was on my tongue.
Are you okay?
I thought it was like a vanilla cookie part of it, or a chocolate.
Because you dunked your cookies?
Yeah, but it really is a different taste.
What's disturbing? I really want to get something to wipe that all up with stuff tissue, but the tissue is what I have on hand. Okay, then. And maybe you need one of those placemats. Okay. So let's look at the body. I'm going to talk about some of the body. So, body. And we're going to subtitle that with what we're talking about the food we eat, which is diet. Diet doesn't mean that we are strict or add or only eat certain stuff. Diet is literally what you eat. That's your diet. Food we eat. So check what you do with the subtype or sub. Mm, that is okay. There's wisdom. So wisdom is like healing with food as much as possible. You know what your doctor says. Working with a doctor. So I wouldn't advise you not to work with a doctor. Understanding though that your body reacts or interacts with your food and your food interacts with you and you have results. So the food journal might be something that you want to invest in. So what that would work with is somebody who is able to the food journal out or use a food journal with their meals and their snacks, and they can keep track of it and they write it down and they track down their moods afterwards and how they feel. A lot of people, not everybody can do that. Um, Keeping an eye out. Oh, I just ate a blueberry muffin. How do I feel? I just ate a donut. It tastes really good. How did I feel after the donut? I just drank a coffee with a ton of sugar in it. How do I feel? Do I have, and then, you can check for some, it affects your skin, your gut health, your mood, uh, your bones, your skin, your joints. How does your joints, your gut, and your skin react to it? And that'll tell you a lot about whether or not you have or actually, there are a lot of people who are autistic, who are on the spectrum, who are neurodivergent, and have the gene that the mutation of the gene where you don't digest certain things well, and that affects your digestion, it affects your joints, and it affects your immune, your autoimmune, like whether or not you have autoimmune issues with that show up on your skin with certain foods. This doesn't affect everybody, and your skin condition might not have anything to do with your food. It just depends on. For me, the brain fog really lifted when I started doing probiotics, eating probiotic foods like sauerkraut and kimchi and hi, what's up? And those things. It came from Mother Nature, and then we fermented them. And it's the blessing that comes from the food we eat, and it affects our lives profusely. If not, like that brain fog can render people such a different life now. Gluten affects some people with allergies. I'm wondering if it has to do with the process that they grow the gluten and the process they put on later towards harvest rather than earlier, and the type of pesticides that they use. Um, yeah, some people have sensitivities to that rather than sensitivities to gluten. The fact that it's bleached and they've consumed, so much bleached flour. A little bit of bleached flour, a couple of meals, not that big a deal. But I mean, you think if everything we took in all day long for like so many years, a lot of people have. There are some people that I have seen benefit from an all meat diet, and me, that is so wild. I can't wrap my mind around it. Um, I have trouble digesting red meat. So the way humans were designed, the variety in the diet is always good. But a lot of neurodivergents have issues with eating certain foods that they won't eat them. The body just won't let you eat. You're like, oh, I'm just trying to eat because I'm hungry. And the body says, we ain't touching that. That's not going to happen. And so they eat a lot of comfort food. We live in a world where we have developed, in the US, where we have developed supplements. There is a whole culture of supplement. Well, the funny thing is, nobody sits down. It's not basic elementary. I'm at basic schooling, which I'm beginning to think I should supplement my kids' education. Is is the supplement a trusted supplement? Is that there's like 4 different calciums? So what kind of calcium does your body need? The fact that you can eat certain vitamins and minerals all day long, but your body is not going to absorb those vitamins and minerals. It's just gonna out it goes. Flush the toilet. It's flush money down the drain. Like iron, it is impaired. Like your body can't absorb iron if you're drinking milk or dairy. It inhibits the ability for the body to absorb, to take it in. But if you are taking your iron supplements with ascorbic acid, with like lemonade or with lemons and oranges and citrus fruit, the body takes in the iron supplement. You gotta wonder how much is too much of an iron supplement. Just because you have 100% of the daily, like 100% of the vitamins, doesn't mean that you need that much per day. Like we don't need fluoride that much. We need trace amounts of fluoride that's naturally provided in the water. It's synthetic fluoride. You don't need to absorb. You don't need to digest that. That does more harm than good. It starts to affect your mental abilities and sends your teeth white. And you have to switch. You don't need that much vitamin D, but you need vitamin D because if you lack vitamin D, you have certain symptoms. That's the fun of life. That's gets very complicated because your body's this organism that has so many things that happens when we eat. So the best thing to do, if you have access to a trained nutritionist, is to go into to talk to a trained nutritionist. And it feels like it should be so basic to learn how many vitamins and minerals and what has vitamins and minerals and this variety. The one that I go by that's the easiest for me to just follow is the most variety of vitamins, minerals of fruits, vegetables, the most variety of fruits and vegetables that you can get with some whole grains, some nuts, beans, protein, getting the whole kit caboodle. The more variety, the better it has been for my body. So understanding the divinity within oneself and understanding the individuality usefully. Some people benefit otherwise. So like having the same diet over and over and over again, all day, every day, and then having supplements, vitamins, taking vitamins, like a multivitamin, and talking to your doctor if you need something else. If you have a deficiency in something else, and going out and playing if you're able to. Is the best recipe that you can ever get. Yeah, I have found so far a lot of people the benefits to the biggest diet is biggest benefit to diet or the biggest one that seems to work for the widest range of people and most often, and it still works. It still works. I mean, South Beach paleo, all that is one thing, but I mean, one that people are like, it reverses the aging process and it's so healthy, and I have so much energy, and it's so good. Is the 12 a day or the Mediterranean uh, diet. And so you have to wonder, is this diet allowing me to live? Is this diet allowing me to sleep or to get the amount of sleep that I need? Is this diet allowing me to do the day-to-day things that I need in order to live? Do I have energy? Do I have, I mean, start checking off those checklists. Can I get out of bed? Can I get, get access to the food? Can I, is this, I afford this food? How do I feel after I eat this food? Can I get this food tomorrow? Um, do I like the taste and the texture? Is it feasible to fix and eat my lifestyle? Can I play with my kids? Can I interact with my kids? Is it affecting brain fog? So, you know, prebiotic, probiotic, the kind of microbiotic, the mushrooms, these things have started, those three things alone, and when I go through the process, that has really helped me heal. Like the skin reacting, the joints reacting. I should eliminate dairy, but I've been eating that today because I think I need magnesium. I think. Check and see. But nutritionists, people that are trained, because there's so much info. And don't expect it to be a miracle that your nutritionist is just because your nutritionist is trained or your doctor, you talk to a doctor that by some miracle there. Boom. They know everything that they need to know. They don't. They're human beings, and this is a chunk of information that is worth a lifestyle. Such happiness. Check out the cast, man. It's without the cast. The cast is not big. It's not like this huge break. We didn't break. She didn't break her arm. She didn't like. She wasn't dying. But if we don't put the cast on further down the line, being able to use her finger properly, it needs to heal. So we did the huge. So the tendon all the way down because your tendon is so far up. And you need to heal to not move that in order to get the tendon not to snap back off with the stitches while it's healing from the stitches. There's dissolving stitches, but in order for the tendon to heal, or the tendon to heal, and to do what it needs to do, she needs to keep it in that position for so long. She's young enough. Yeah, I can't imagine somebody her age and in her youth and so active. I mean, we went to like we got for the month to try it out to see what that would do. Is we spent more money than we had on entertainment, so that we could go to an entertaining area and try that out. And there was so much jumping and moving and wiggling. No way without the cask. Oh my gosh. So yeah, we lived through the thing that caused the need for stitches, and oh my gosh, yeah, stitches. So yeah, yeah. She's happy. She's healthy. She's doing all the things that she needs to do, wants to do, and she's sleeping, eating, learning, growing, interacting with people, and she's doing it all. We wash up. Um, yeah, we wash her up. So yeah, it's great. It's a great blessing. Great. Yeah. So yeah, it's a great blessing. He healed, and she is on the road to fast recovery. Um, we're very blessed, very thankful. So nutrition and religion. So to eat exclusively, religiously, that some people will follow a diet out of the Bible and they find benefits, or they find it doesn't work for them. Either, or they try it out and it helps. The interesting part is the U.S. diet is not the same as the global diets. Our portion sizes are different. It's interesting because I have learned that I don't desire the portion size that has been served to me, but I don't know. With inflation, some of those portions are getting smaller for the more expensive price. So yeah, going out to eat and whatnot, supporting the restaurants. But at the same time, cooking at home, recipes as much as I can cook, as much spices, herbs, and vegetables and fruits, different varieties of types of vegetables, leafy greens, dark greens, to root to lignans to fruit that's actually in the culinary vegetable stage. I mean, these are gifts from you. I mean, more natural. For tens of thousands of years before civilization was ever developed, humankind, it was 100,000. Humankind has lived a nomadic, wide variety diet of anything and everything under the sun. We've got omnivore teeth, but we also got to take into consideration that we haven't domesticated, and our diets may change, our diets may adjust, and that we're in these evolutionary periods. But yes, so finding the divinity within ourselves and hearing what we're attracted to, learning what we need. There's vitamins, there's those protein shakes. Sometimes I give my kids protein shakes for kids, I remember protein shakes. And then they'll want more vegetables. The more they eat. So the supplements help them desire and go like, oh, broccoli's my favorite. And your tastes change day to day, or month to month, or year to year, whatever. And that's okay. It's how you're designed, because every single we're still in the animal kingdom, whether or not we're participating in the animal kingdom or living, living in a house instead of outside with birds and the rest of the world that is with us. We can do. We are designed to forage and hunt and gather. We have agriculture available to us, sort of. That feed for the animals has been extremely different. So we're going through that and we're going through quite a different change. And divinity, it seems, has a set of rules. Like, if this happens, if this occurs, then this is what happens. So it's trying to figure out how to explain cause and effect is. Cause and effect is, so these are naturally designed laws of physics that have been set up and created before we existed, long after man exists. There will be all these laws of physics very divine. I should probably let y'all go. I got out late. And you probably don't have much attention span. So eating healthy is the way that we are designed to eat, and that wisdom will carry us through. I've watched lots of people's stories about how they have eaten better or eaten better foods for them. Not so much, oh, this is healthy foods I'm going to eat. I laugh at this. But eating better foods for them, their health has changed dramatically. So you are connected to the food of the earth, and the food of the earth is connected to you. The way we cycle, the way things go through. I mean, that's why plants thrive through, like fertilization. We end our dieting with fertilization, but we haven't done that for I don't know how long. So fertilizing, we don't fertilize our crops. All the other animals do. But the plants were part of the plant system, part of the animal system. And even though we've moved ourselves out of that with homes and houses and stuff, we're still a part of that. So eating plants.
His dad.
What? I missed it. So we can still benefit from the foods that we eat. And that's that divine connection to the earth. So food is a divine connection that we have to the earth and to the universe. And so that the universe has to us. So a composting toilet is probably, I feel like that's part of our religion, to be a composting toilet. Yeah. We are part of the earth and the earth is part of us. Yeah. And it makes the most sense. And the food that we benefit from, that we have the most energy and produce, the sun gives the plants energy and we get energy from the plants. It's amazing. Our cellular structure, that we develop new cells, that we're continuously producing new cells at the rate that children do or babies do, but we do continuously regenerate and grow and produce new cells, produce new memories, and produce new experiences that's written on our DNA. And food is a part of that experience. I should let you guys go. I hope some of that made sense to you. I don't think it was well thought out or well written. I apologize. Bear with me. But that is was something I want to share with you, is that food is important part of your recipe life. Recipe life, the great tapestry of existence. Yes. Food is special, and it has an effect on us as we have an effect on our food. And then next Sunday, I haven't figured out what we're going to talk about. But we'll talk about something. I will keep you up until next week. Have a good one.